some of the whites thinking that they gonna make the in the news the general tradition that the blacks have gone crazy when
Yeah.
really it's them that's starting most of the problems. Like you see it all over, like with lady with the spray cans and the people just throwing stuff in the store. And like I saw somebody throw something through
You
the
see it in your, you see somebody
yeah yeah
get mad and hit them,
yeah
get penalized.
that person. But yeah,
That's
I
crazy.
saw I saw a video of him.
You gotta get penalized.
Yeah
Because
yeah yeah. But I saw a video of a man. He threw something in a van in a clothes van stores and I guess went into the back and
Mm-hmm.
tried to run out with some shoes and like a random black lady turned around and started chasing him. Like he dropped all the shoes. She was funny.
That's
So
sad.
it's just it's just, he was
That is
that
sad.
scared. He was that scared of a black woman. He was like, nah, fuck this shit.
I bet he was. Shit. I don't
But
know,
yeah,
man.
man, it's just crazy. Like and also for people who think like it's gonna be cool to tell this to their kids later on, which it is, but like if that's your sole purpose to go out there and get fucking pepper sprayed in the face, you know what I mean? Like you might want to rethink that shit, low key. Like, come
That's
on,
kind of funny.
like dude, like that shit burns. They use
Use
like you lucky
brine.
this shit ain't India. Cause fucking India use like ghost peppers in they fucking pepper spray, which is like the second hottest pepper. So imagine that shit in your eye. Imagine, imagine the burn that's in your eye right now that you will feel. Like this fucking Indian, this brown boy pulls up with a pompadour,
Mm,
fucking sprays your shit in your eye. How you gonna feel now? You can't do shit.
you can't do shit. Oh man, I got a little bit to say, but not much. I don't know. For me, the peaceful protest, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not exactly with it, but I'm not against it. But I don't see it really making a change. Cause, like I said,
Like
if
I'm
they,
not like any of this. I'm not against
uh,
other than the part of looting and burning the store. That's the only part that I'm against. I don't care if y'all kicking tear gas back at police, cause fuck 12. I don't I don't care about none of that. Just don't loot and burn down the stores because we're already gonna be in a kind of our economy is already gonna be trashed by the end of this coronavirus.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. I just say for the police, I'm just saying people is like, they're not perfect. I'm like, for your job, you can't really make big mistakes like that. And the police that was sitting there looking at this man put his foot on this man's neck, I'm just sitting there looking like, what the fuck are you doing? People are like, they're not all bad. I'm like, this shows that one bad cop makes everybody look bad, and plus the other cop is just sitting there watching this man kill this other guy. He's not doing it. He's sitting there like, just sitting there looking normal as fuck, like that Asian cop in that video. I'm just sitting there like, what are you doing? Like you're just sitting there looking at this man like Officer Johnson's just going crazy over here, putting his neck on people's like what? It doesn't make any sense. People was like, oh, they're not all bad. I'm
yeah,
like, I don't agree with that whole. There's no bad. I mean, like, there's no good cops. I'm like, if you're a
nah,
person, a good person. I mean, aside from people that you know personally, because personal, family members in the force and stuff is different
there's
than
there's
random cops.
there is good cops. Like some people solely became cops because of the area they grew up in. They just want to see you become better. Some people legit have that reason why they became a cop. Like for real. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I've seen multitude. I've seen fucking some police officers donating stuff to families that they personally probably run into. They're like, hey, like you need help. But there are a lot of racist, money hungry, fraudulent ass cops.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna be a cop, you gotta be in your P's and Q's. You can't be over here making mistakes. Like,
Man,
bro,
people,
you can't be making
bro.
mistakes. Somebody can lose their life behind you losing your temper, you getting upset, you misfiring your gun. Like, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear my gun accidentally went off. Well, guess what? My cousin's dead now. So I don't want to hear a sorry, bruh. I don't want to hear that right now. So that's just me though. I don't.
Facts.
Like, until they start holding other
shit
cops
trash.
like accountable, then I'll be like,
Yo, yeah.
But they not doing. They just letting these cops do whatever they want, and the cops is over here going crazy. No one's like, hey, can somebody handle Officer Wilson? He's over here killing people. Like no one's doing. They're just like sitting there like this. It's nothing I can do. What do you mean there's nothing you can do? That's your partner. How about you handle that? Instead of sitting there looking at me and looking at everybody else like, stop, calm down, back up, get back on the curve. Stop, no. And the people that's recording, them too. I don't like that shit either. Cause you're like, there's people literally, like, this stuff happening around you, but you're so concerned about going viral that you don't care about what's happening to the person in front of you. This is not a video game. There's no restart button. There's no like, oh, that happened, let me go and go back and change. No. This guy literally died before this person's eyes, and they didn't do anything about it. They just sat there and recorded a video, and then that's it. Like, I don't want to hear it. Maybe if someone would have walked up, or someone would have started, like, at least did something. Maybe the cop would have been like, hey, and got up off his neck or something. You know, like something else would have happened instead of you sitting and recording with a blank face, like, oh, this is really happening. Yeah, how about it's actually happening right now? How about you actually do something instead of sitting there just recording with your phone? It's not helping. Sure, you got evidence, but they had evidence in the past, and nothing has happened to these cops. Like, no one's. I mean, like, they get arrested, but they usually go on pay leave, which is, I don't know why that even happens in the first place. I don't know why it's so hard to get a cop arrested.
Honestly, no idea.
This shit it doesn't make sense. It took us burning down the police building, causing all this havoc, just for someone to be like, all right, let's finally arrest this man. They arrested more rioters than one police officer. It took them arresting 50, hundreds of people just to arrest one
And then
cop.
they didn't even give him first degree. They gave him third degree.
Yeah, I saw
as a
that. I
charge.
was sitting there like, why is it third degree? He's literally right there doing it. You have visual evidence. I don't know what
Like,
else you
why
need.
is he getting third degree? There's no third partner. There is no first or second partner.
Now that other cop should get
It's-
probably a charge too for just sitting there just looking, cause you're
Honestly.
an accomplice. They get just sitting there looking at this shit happening. I don't know. I'm just like I said, you can't be out here making little mistakes as a cop. This is stupid. You can't be having bad apples in the police force where they can literally kill people. Like, no, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. No, these riots.
At all.
You already said your piece about the riots. You was like, you're not for. The only thing I have against what people keep saying, they keep saying it's part of our community, when it's really not. Walmart does not give two damns about what the fuck I'm doing in my neighborhood. I'm sorry, like I just don't have any.
That's
personal
another
feelings.
thing, though. All those brands making, all of like these big brands making those Black Lives Matter posts, it just honestly just feels like a whole, I'm with the blacks, come shop.
Or essentially they don't
Like,
get their
no.
store. It's still gonna get looted. I'm
It's
sorry,
not a-
people still gonna loot your store if you say I'm with Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
guess what? I'm gonna get to that.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
what
get
I'm
to that
saying.
point.
Like, it don't even look.
Mhm.
I'd rather have a company just don't post anything about it because it's just whatever.
Mhm.
Because different people do different things. Different people feel different ways. So the whole company isn't pro to Black Lives Matter. I bet you there's one person in that shit who probably think this whole tobacco is stupid.
yeah.
So I'd
it's
rather
more
just
than
leave
one
your
person.
words.
Yeah.
Don't do nothing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But just leave it there. Don't post that shit, bro. Because nobody want that shit, bro.
I'm not trying to hear from the owner of Walmart that he cares about Black Lives Matter. I don't think he really does. I think he just saying it so it'll look good and so they can't have any backlash if something goes left later on in the future or something. I don't know. But I hate people be like, "You why are they killing their
Hey.
own community?" And I'm like, "That's not part of our. Yeah, it's in our facility. I said facility in our like neighborhood, but it's a commercial business. This is
You
not.
know, be burning down the community, like burning down the rec center. Where
Yeah,
all the little black
yeah,
kids, black adults go
something
play
like
ball
that.
at. That's burning our community.
Yeah,
That's an area that everybody goes to and march together. A
yeah.
grocery store can be built anywhere.
It not even that
Literally, a grocery
fast.
store, literally they can buy wherever you living at right now. They can offer you X amount of money to buy a
Mhm.
new house, and they will build a grocery store wherever your house is right there. They
Exactly.
don't care. They got billions of
Exactly.
dollars. You think they don't
That's
give a
what I was
fuck?
saying. That's what I was saying. People always like, why are they burning down their own community? I'm like, this is not part of our community. Now, John and Margaret, who built that shop 50 years ago, that's a small business. I have a problem with that. Cause that's part of our. Cause like we know them,
Yeah,
they live
because
there.
that's the community.
Yeah,
That's a community. That's a community.
yeah. Now that I have a problem with.
Yes.
That I have a problem with. Plus the media. Media keeps making it seem like all these stores are like small events. Like no, looting a Target is not gonna.
No,
Like,
no.
that's not the same thing. Sure, it's not good, but at the
Burning
same
down
time,
one Target isn't gonna hurt Target as a brand.
yeah, like they gonna build this shit right back
The
in
only
probably like 6 months. Not even 6, probably like 5.
It's no problem for them. They have millions of stores across the U.S.
Exactly.
I used to work at the warehouse. They have a bunch of shit in there. Matter of fact, it was so much shit in there that you could steal. They used to have a problem with stealing. Like somebody would get walked out for stealing every week.
Man,
That's because there's iPads and AirPods in that home.
shit,
An iPhone.
they're just profiting off of us. I don't know why people can make it seem like they really care. Like I don't know. Like, plus people be like, oh, there's people in the grid that work there. Some, not everybody.
True.
Sure, and people like, oh,
Very
like
true.
they're hurting.
There is people
They're
that
hurting
work there.
the employment of their own community. I'm like, you do understand that everybody in that community works. You know how hard it is. I applied to a lot of jobs on the east side in Meadowbrook. I did not get one of those jobs because everybody already has a job. A lot of people that work
Yeah.
over here don't are not from this area. Some people go from the west side over here just to work
I
at
worked
the Family
on-
Dollar.
Yeah, even when I was living on that side, I was working in fucking Alliance
Exactly.
in North Richland Hills.
Yeah, people. I mean, it's
So-
close by, but it's not in this neighborhood. People keep saying community like we all this. Like, no, the fucking manager at Walmart is not from this neighborhood. Probably, it's probably from fucking West Side or somewhere else. Like, I don't want to hear that shit. People keep making it seem like, oh, they're burning down mom and pop stores left and right, and that is this causing all this havoc. It's like, no. They burned down a police station, which I support that because that police needed to go in order to make a statement, and I agree with that. I'm not against that. Looting the Walmart, I'm not really for it, but I see why they doing it because it's like you don't care about us anyway, so might as well go ahead and steal. It's a form of protest, technically.
Yeah.
It's not good, but
It is.
yeah.
But I don't know. I don't agree with the whole losing thing. But hey,
Yeah, it's just, and plus people make it
Do
seem
what
like
y'all
it's
do.
only black people looting. Like it's everybody. It's Mexicans, blacks,
hell
Asians,
no, man. That's
it's
a hell.
white,
That's
it's
just,
everybody.
bro. Most of the population on Earth white, and you cannot sit here and tell me that if I went down there to one of those protests right now, I would see a crowd of white people.
Of course you
Can you tell me that?
Yeah, of course you see a bunch of white people there.
Exactly.
People make it seem it's only black people doing
Of
this.
course
Like
I
it's
am.
everybody doing this. Hey, man, no, it's
Aw.
everybody doing this. It's everybody doing this.
I ain't trying to get pepper spray, so I'm not going.
I'm not going down there for mostly reasons. First of all, I'm not in.
I wouldn't.
First of all, this
Yeah.
peaceful
I'm not
protest. I
gonna
don't
get
think
tear gas.
tear gas. No, I don't want to put.
Right,
I don't want
my
to kind
bad.
of tear gas again. Cause there's multiple types of tear gas. They got the regular pepper
Yeah.
spray, and then they got like the riot, like a giant. It's like a riot thing they use, and it can actually kill you, cause they use it in prison and jail sometimes. You know, like you know when people go haywire and start attacking people, like someone gets to a fight. Sometimes they'll
Robin?
use that giant like that black. It's like a giant black. I heard like a guy talking about it. It's like a giant black can, and it's like it like
That's gonna
sprays
swallow.
like with like pressure on it, and it hurts like a lot. And plus, you get like your whole body gets affected, not just your face. It's so nah. I don't know what kind of stuff they're using. I'm not trying to have no allergic reactions to that shit. That I die due to getting tear gas or pepper spray or whatever. It's just no. I'm good on that. Plus,
Michael tweaked out on the street sideways.
Michael started spazzing out and started foaming at the mouth, and no one helped us out. They started filming this shit, and then I die. No, I'm good. Plus, the peaceful protest. I feel like we need to do something else with this peaceful protest because it's not really helping. It's something. It's better than what I'm doing, which is nothing. But I'd rather not sit there and waste my time walking up and down the street than when I could do something else. Which leads into the next topic.
Yeah.
It's not organized. It's not. These protests are not organized. Not,
Man.
like it's too much stuff going on. You got people looting. You got people filming. You got people doing this. I'm like, what's really going on? It's way too much stuff going on. It's just disorganized to me. That's just me though. It's like it's
Yo, what's up, my nigga?
disorganized.
I ain't talked to you in a minute.
Ooh, my eyes itch.
But yeah. It's not.
Yeah, it's not. Cause like now, let's say
They saw Minnesota do it.
no. I feel like if they had like a group of people that was in charge, and it was like, if you don't give us this, we're gonna burn down the central station over there. And now stuff like that, and I'll be like, okay, now this is organized, and they like being like, oh yeah, like if you want to loot, you can't do that here. We're not doing that right now. You can go, do some now. Like if there's security and like protection, being like, hey, we're not allowing certain type of people into this right now. We're only doing the peaceful call today. Tomorrow, if they don't give us our demands, we're gonna go loot or burn down something. That's still something I don't really support per se. I'm not against it, but I'm not for it. But I see why they're doing it. I understand it, basically. I understand why they're doing it.
Yeah.
But if it's more organized like that, then
Yeah,
I'll be
most
like, I might be involved with this. But them just going out, just walking around, just being like, hey, we're protesting. Yeah, they got, and then like in the back of people looting, and then everybody gets tear gas because we don't know who's looting, who's not looting. That's the problem. That's the problem.
Yeah. It's just basically it just turned out to be one city did it and everybody else just said fuck it.
Pretty much. Which I mean, I'm
That's
good.
how I saw it. Well, once Minnesota did it, I don't know who was the first city to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Probably gonna say Atlanta. It sound like some Atlanta shit that Atlanta would do.
Oh boy, I just feel like they need to be a little more organized. It's not like how it was back in
Yeah.
like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr. and all them. They got assassinated. So
But then again, they had like actual like black leaders, like
yeah,
black groups, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it wasn't just us as individuals.
yeah.
There was community groups of them.
Mhm.
So, now we don't have that no more.
Mhm.
Probably because for the fact that every time we do have one, the police pretty much shut it down. So
And we got fake ones. Like I think there was one guy named Sean King or something. He was quote unquote activist, but he was pocketing a lot of the money. He would go to these programs, like he would just pocket it, and people be like,
oh
"Hey,
yeah.
what happened to what you call it?" And he'll be like, "Oh, we have some problems." Meanwhile, all that fund money is going to his pocket or going somewhere else. It's not where it's supposed to be going. And now people are like kind of not trusting these quote unquote activists. Cause we don't know if you a genuine activist or you just a person trying to get some money off a cause. Like It's really disorganized right now. I think that's the only problem is that we're not really making progress because this is people protesting, which is still something. I'm actually surprised by the turnout of these protests because there's a lot of people protest. I ain't gonna cap. It's a lot of people, but it's no leader or anything to like really bring it together. I know group that's like, hey, we want these demands. We're tired of this happening. We want this, and that. People get saying vote, and I just took a class on I think it was a Texas government class, and I did some research because it was a project on the Sandra Bland law. Now I went through the whole process and everything. Anybody can propose, a change and everything, but when it goes to all these different groups of people, it gets changed in the process. And by the end of the whole process, when you look at the law, it's not even going to be the same as when you first proposed it, because they can make changes to it, and they are going to make changes to it. So it's not the
Okay,
it's not
my
the
bad,
same.
Mark. My shit froze. My shit was stuck. My shit was stuck, and your face was like this. Yeah, it was just stuck there like that.
I mean,
I was like, what the fuck?
it's fine. I'm just gonna repeat what I said,
That's-
but it's basically like, because I took a class on Texas government, and like you can propose laws and stuff, but once it goes through this whole process, people can make changes to it. Cause we did it in class, like as an example. Let's say I propose a speeding ticket, well not a speeding law to make the Texas law for speeding like 90 miles per hour.
Man, fuck that shit. I'm going 150 miles per hour on the freeway. Nigga.
Yeah, like I can say that, and then like it'll go around the room, and people are like, be like, I think you should be 85. I think you should be 80. I think you should be 100. I think you be that. And then it comes to all like a big consensus.
The fucking
And then by the time like the end of the class, my thing was like the speed law was like 95. I was like, okay. And that's exactly how
Y'all
it went.
niggas
And
just
that's
wanna-
exactly how it went with the Sandra Bland law. Like they proposed it because the family and a guy like brung it and represented it, and it got changed and changed and changed.
Has my mom been putting jelly in my brush? Put way too much jelly in this biscuit.
Why you analyzing that biscuit like that?
Cause I saw it and I saw the jelly seeping out, and I'm like,
Well, yeah, these laws get changed so much. Then by the end of the law that you proposed, it looks totally different than when you first did, and you're sitting there like, wow, this don't even look the same no more. So
It really don't.
yeah,
It really fucking don't.
cause I had to talk to one of
It's
the I had to call like the one of the, not the senators, I think it was like like one of the people in Austin or
Yeah.
Houston or whatever that live down there that are part of the government. I have to call them, like interview one of them, and I think I actually talked to him. I think I talked to one of his like secretaries or something. I think I sent like an email like with some questions. I think he answered them or something and sent it back. But I never actually got to talk to him because they had like a list, and like I chose somebody. It was like a black guy that lived like down in Houston or Austin, one of those two. I spoke with him about it. So, well, I didn't speak with him. He like sent my thing back. But yeah, this is. It's more than just people won't change. It's like, yeah, you won't change, but it's gonna take some time, and it's not gonna be a short process. It's gonna take a little minute for these laws to change and stuff, because that's really what it's about. It's really about these laws. It's not that don't exist or are so like finicky to where it kind of doesn't matter. That's really
Yeah,
what
like
it
it doesn't
is.
have a meaning.
Yeah, like I don't know. I can't name on the top of my head. I'm not that into the different laws and stuff. But you know what I mean.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not into it, but I've heard some pretty dumb ones.
Yeah,
in the past.
Yeah, there are some weird laws.
Like kind of like the whole 6-inch blade thing, even though most blades that they sell are over 6.
Not even that. The little like that thing people put on their
Yeah.
they keychain, the little cat thing.
Yeah,
Those count
yeah.
as brass knuckles, and you guys get arrested for that. And I was sitting there like this. What? Like, what? Like, bro. I mean, it still counts. I don't know.
But yet in Texas, you can tote around a gun all day long.
It don't
It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense, bro.
This is There's a lot of reform that
I
needs
got
to go
that pole
on.
on me, but if I got a Swiss Army knife, I'm going to jail.
Yeah, you got a 6-inch knife that you bought online.
Mm.
Bought online. That's for sale. You bought it by accident. Didn't know the law. Now you going to jail because you got a 6.5-inch knife. Like this. Nah, but I don't know, bro. Like this is all the change needs to go on. But we're gonna move on from this topic. I really ain't got nothing else on this list. I mean, I kind of got what I wanted out the way. We can probably just kind of bullshit now. It's kind of the end of the thing. I don't know how long this thing been recording actually. Let me check and see. I can't check and see it. I'll check it after I get done. I'll stop it in a second. I get about 10 more minutes. We can just shoot the shit now.
Shoot the shits.
Actually, well, let's talk about 6ix9ine. Let's talk about 6ix9ine and his situation. That shit is funny. I do not feel bad for 6ix9ine. I'm sorry, I don't.
I don't. But at the same time, I understand why he did it. But you labeling yourself as a major gangster, major goon out here in these streets, king of New York, king of the rats.
Yeah.
And you snitch, you lose all your respect past the white kids. Because, you know, they always gonna have your back.
That's his main fan base. There's a bunch of just white kids in, I don't know, somewhere just sitting there like, oh man, this shit hard.
I feel like his fan base is full of adolescents, like not adults, like kids.
Yeah, definitely.
At this point, so I feel like a lot of the people who, and like it really like not on the skim, not just skimming on rap culture. I'm talking about like they deep into this shit.
Yeah.
Like they've been listening to this shit since day 3 because their parents listen to this shit. They don't fuck with them.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, anybody, like it's all entertainment at the end of the day. Like people think these rappers are doing everything that they saying in these songs.
No. Most rappers, if you walk them to today and you ask them, they say, "Hey, my rap is just a character."
Exactly.
At the end of the day, I don't do none of the shit I do. It's just a character. I'm not walking around like the baby trying to knock everybody out for no reason.
Well, that's a whole nother subject. He got angry. I'm sorry. When people, I'm sick of these rappers and even female rappers too. When they get big and they do something, instead of saying, "Hey, I did something fucked up," just try to pass the blame off on somebody else. Like, "Hey, well, they should never did this." Yeah, but you responded by doing something 10 times worse.
Like that whole situation, I mean, where he didn't get his money. I understand he was upset about his money, but you ain't had to sit there and rob an iPhone off that nigga. Are you serious?
I mean, like, because you're in a bigger light now, like, you're not on the street, you're not low profile anymore. Like, you're a big time celebrity now, so you can't do certain things. You can't go out and start robbing people because they owe you street money. You're gonna get arrested. You're supposed to be like, "Is that the baby?"
Matter of fact, you gonna get arrested, and they gonna make sure they lock your ass up too.
Exactly.
They gonna make sure.
Or like Cardi B in a hard situation.
I'm pretty sure every rapper has some type of somebody FBI agent following them around, just waiting on them to do something wrong.
They definitely got somebody sitting in the background like this, running here like Birdman, like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get you." It's just.
I'm not even kidding, bro. That's how you think they was tracking down Juice WRLD for having 6 pounds of marijuana plane on top of that, it was a private plane, and they stopped them.
I feel like knowing Juice WRLD or knowing this, some of these, I feel like they just talking this business on the phone too. Like, what? You gonna send through a zip? That's fine. Send through 6 zips. Fuck it. Police sitting there tapping to their line like, "Excuse me, what? Okay."
They stopped this, and apparently they stopped him multiple times before that. So that shit dumb as hell.
People keep thinking 6ix9ine. I want to talk about this loyalty. I hate this word loyalty because people use it so much, and it doesn't mean what they think it means, and it means too much to them. They get, I don't know, like when you meet somebody and you start paying them, your friendship is already gone. Like, I'm sorry. Like, if I walk up to somebody and we start and like I pay them to be friends with me, they don't actually like me. They just like me because I'm paying them. As soon as that money
Yeah.
leaves, they gonna leave. Like,
To be real, when you get rich, a lot of people that try to fuck with you only fuck with you because of the money. Like I feel like it's hard to find a actual friend once you get to that certain level of money. And this is why I feel like most celebrity relationships are fake. Due to y'all only got together because both y'all make a massive amount of money,
mm-hmm.
have idolizing fan bases. I just said fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
And so now you taking your girlfriend in quotation marks to a date to Smith's Fast Restaurant. Y'all looking at each other. Y'all don't even know shit about each other. It's awkward.
It's not. Well, that's like.
It's
Well,
very
that's,
awkward.
I think that's why a lot of these rappers have rapper friends, cause they know, I can make money with this man, and I don't have to worry about him is taking advantage of me, cause like I said, he has the same amount of money or more money than I do, so I don't have to worry about,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you don't have to worry about it. So that's why rappers really link up with each other.
Mhm.
So they just be hanging out and shit. Kind of like how NLE Chopper be hanging around with Blueface.
Yeah, I don't. Man, these rappers are just. So all this loyalty shit he talking about, or he talking about, I'm sitting there like with a blank face, like, nope. As soon as you start paying
Man, them
dudes,
niggas, bruh. Hold on. They only let you in the game because you had a popular song.
and you got a bunch
They
of
saw
money.
you had potential.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up.
Bless
Shit. All right. Thank you. They saw you had a bunch of money. They saw you was making these songs, and you say, you know what? You're a non-tree blood now.
Exactly. Like, you ain't putting no
Mhm.
work. And we never did nothing.
And
You
now,
ain't friends with these dudes at
and
all.
now, you the fucking butt buddy, and you don't even know it because you think they just accepted you for it.
Shit just dumb, bro.
You
Shit-
sitting there allowing it. Like you knew these are thugs. They don't give a fuck about morals.
They really don't. And
Of
he
course
don't
they
have
gonna
any
fuck your
damn
baby
morals.
mama.
And he didn't.
Of course they gonna fuck your baby mama. Of course they gonna try to kidnap you and extort you for your own money and say somebody else did it. Of course they gonna do that shit.
Money can't buy everything.
This is why like rappers who got like these huge gang followings, like now I understand like if you actually like no that's your lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? Like you hang around these niggas all your life. But I feel like for 6ix9ine, he was never around these niggas at all
No.
until he got famous.
Definitely not. He wanted some protection. Instead of actually hiring some bodyguards, he went and got a whole gang, which makes no sense.
Like if I could say like somebody who's been around that shit, I would say like Maxo Cream, Sauce Walker. You know, like they have followings of people that they probably known forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, man. That nigga, he dumb. I would never would have trust. First of all, that nigga don't even look trustworthy. I wouldn't tell that nigga straight up, get out my face.
And one thing that I hate, he can make something to a victim. He's like, y'all would have did what I did. I'm telling you right now, straight up, I'm not doing what you did.
would never
I'm
want-
not that damn dumb.
I would have never been in that situation.
Exactly.
I would have never been in that situation.
I'm not gonna
I
hire
would've
some
never
gang
been
members,
in
bro. I'm not. And if I'm in a gang,
Look, if I need bodyguards, I'm hiring professional bodyguards. I'm not
Exactly.
hiring gang members.
exactly. Over here buying.
I'm hiring the big burliest ass niggas that I can find. Get about 4 of them. We good.
Exactly. No.
Hell, I might even hire Eric as one. Just let him walk.
Get the.
Okay, keep going.
Harry gonna be abusing this shit. His thing be like, what you doing? Breaking niggas' horns for no reason. Like, no. Oh man.
Exactly.
I'm well protected. Oh boy.
Hey, I'm just saying. Fuck that
6ix9ine,
shit. That shit
6ix9ine.
dumb. He's dumb. And for the fact that he don't understand why he's losing, like why people don't fuck with him or why he lost respect. It's very obvious and blank, and you know, at the end of the day, people will keep it pushing. And that song he put out is fucking ass. But hey,
I had to throw that in there like that. And your song is trash.
no, I just feel like I need to say it off my chest. Like it's so dumb. Like it's so dumb. It's so dumb.
Man.
I don't hear people banging that shit though. Like, do you? I don't hear anybody like playing that shit.
For good reason. For good reason. Well, yeah.
It is for a good reason. But like, dude, somebody legitimately like that song?
I never listened
Like,
to it.
I
I'll be
know.
honest with you.
Wait, you posting this on Instagram? Well, where you posting on Instagram or right?
Probably Instagram, YouTube, and that's about it.
Okay, so in the comment section, do y'all fuck with this nigga? Do you fuck with that song? That's all I want to know.
Is somebody actually listen to? I don't know the name of the song. It's like Gooba or something like that. Or what?
It's like, yeah, it's Google. Like, do
Hold
you
on,
fuck
wait,
with this
wait.
nigga song?
Let me see. Let me look this shit up. Cause it's probably gonna be the top thing to come up when I look up his name on YouTube. Let's see. We have an intermission right quick.
Oh my. Is
Okay.
somebody ever listening to this part? Do y'all fuck with that nigga music?
Yup.
That's all I want to know.
It's-
Do you fuck with that song?
His name Gooba. 281 million
It don't-
views.
The fucking. Like, I just want to know. I just want to know. I'm not gonna judge y'all for it because I don't know y'all. I might know a couple of y'all, but
Bro, these names. I said these names. Name it like this profile. I see his profile pic. The screenshot in these videos of his face makes him look like a prostitute. I'm sorry. He look like a trained.
you know, that one video where he got his hair braided. Oh yeah, I remember that one video where he had his hair braided and he was like waving his hand around. I was like, man, he was somebody bitch in jail.
He look like a transgender prostitute. I can't do this. He just don't look right. He don't. He look weird. How did he? Oh, I don't understand this, man. He got rainbow colored hair
Yes.
with a Skittles grill. You think somebody gonna take him seriously? Nah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he got that shit from Pharrell too.
Yeah.
Pharrell was the first to do that. The rainbow grill.
Yeah, it just.
Pharrell was the first to do a lot of shit.
Pharrell does not get enough credit for what he does in hip hop, but
No,
whole
no, he
different
doesn't.
subject.
Nigga popularized ice cream, popularized Billionaire Boys Club, all types. Not right now. I'll be fine at home. All right. But yeah, he does a lot. Like, he's known for a great producer. Like, people always hook him up for a producer link. Like, it's just shit crazy. But hey, it's for real. Everybody just know him for being ageless and making a couple pop culture songs, probably.
Couple.
Yeah, that nigga is
A
ageless, bro.
couple.
You can't tell me.
He is a songwriter. He is
I don't-
large discography on this.
I don't. I know, but I'm saying for other people. That's what
Oh.
they see. I'm not sure.
Yeah. For some people.
In my eyes, I guess that's how they see.
Yeah, definitely. I think we're gonna wrap this up. Well, at least I'm gonna stop recording. So I think that's good. I probably got to chop this down. I might chop it in different episodes. I don't know. I'll see, because it's probably gonna be about 40 minutes.
Just make one.